My name is John McKeon, and we're here live at the Partners Conference with Deanna Shannon from Navistar. Deanna, how did your session go?
It went great.
Give me some of the interesting questions that were asked. We were just talking a little bit before we started this, and you said there was some great questions. Give me some idea of where the questions were coming from and maybe some of the responses you gave.
Sure. It seemed like a lot of our customers are really struggling with telemetric data and some of the legal and personal aspects of telematic data, what to collect, what not to collect. A lot of really great questions around legal aspects and what we're collecting and why. So really, when we started talking about the answers, it was really driven around, first of all, communication to the customer, right? How do we communicate back to the customer what we're collecting and why, and make sure that there's that trust relationship there between yourself, the collector, and the customer who has the data. And really a lot of questions centered around what we're collecting. So when you thought about all the different data attributes you're collecting, for us, it was really centered around diagnostic data, but there are a lot of organizations out there collecting everything from location to gas mileage to safety information. And so a lot of questions centered around that, which was great.
Deanna, did you think that the audience was more technical or more business oriented?
I think it was a good split between the two. It seemed like there were a lot of business questions as to how we're using the data and how we're analyzing it to differentiate ourselves as a business, and a lot of questions centered around some of the architecture, a lot of the inner workings of how you filter the data from a technical perspective.
And what about questions for just pure ops, or was there any type of future direction type of questions?
There were two actually future direction questions, how we're going to use the data in the future to make both our product and our offering better, and really where I saw the future of telematics going. So both were great questions, and I think it really centered around collaboration, right? How do you collaborate through the whole supply chain and use telematic data to drive those things?
Well, Deanna, did any of these questions make you think a little bit?
Yes, I think when you get an opportunity to talk to people in different markets, so our market obviously is an OEM provider, we had a lot of people from the retail automotive side. It was really great to think about the potential of using data above and beyond just our small fleet vehicles or our large fleet vehicles, and really think about how this data might help our customers in terms of greater good, how to make their business even better.
And what about, were most of these questions around your industry, or were there other industries in there that could learn from your knowledge?
I think it was mostly automotive and manufacturing in the room this morning. And I think that what everybody is doing in terms of trying to leverage real-time data, there's a lot of collaboration and ability to leverage each other's knowledge in those spaces.
Deanna Shannon from Navistar. She just finished a great presentation with a lot of questions. Hopefully we'll be able to get this up on the river and you can hear her live. Thank you, Deanna.
Thank you.